Hello, it's Tamara Hunter, and today is day number 199 of 365 Days of Awesome. Celebrate success through service. And I am with our service hero. Anybody that's been watching me go live today may have seen Bethany's presentation she just did. This is Bethany Love. And you know what? She is definitely all about love. Let me show you. I even have a rose.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for my rose.
And it's the beautiful color of like fuchsia pink.
Yes.
Which is her color.
Yes, it is. And so I want to recognize the fact that we are here at Allison Larson's Mastermind. And I met this amazing, wonderful woman yesterday here. And you shared today some personal information and your story that really just truly impacted me in such a way. And I know since I went live, many of you that have seen it, I'm sure are feeling the same thing. Welcome to the Service Hero Club, Bethany.
Thank you.
You're amazing. And you have here with your box. Okay.
I have my box.
You have your box. So let's talk. Tell us a little bit about you first.
Okay. So a little bit about me. Basically, you know, my name is Bethany Love. I'm all about love. Like, that's my thing in life. And so is Tamara. So we connect really well.
Yes.
So I created this box to help people. This is an example of the box that I've created for a specific person. So this isn't like a monthly subscription. This is like an individual person who I actually meditate on a video after they send it to me of them. And I look at them energetically and just feel into them intuitively on what they need. Based on what they're going through and, you know, based on a conversation. So inside this box, these are some of the tools that I've used the past 4 years of my life to help me to heal from emotional trauma, emotional abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, just all these different types of abuses. And so I've just been growing and growing and growing and growing by doing self-love and practices. So one of the things that may be in a box, depending on what you need, well, you could all use this, is Epsom salts and Himalayan salt that help you to detox energetically and on heavy metals and things like that, toxically in your body. So, and also there's crystals in here, and there is a journal. I would probably incorporate a journal depending on what color it is I see that you need to be working with based on our conversation. And so,
you know, I just want to, and I'm sorry to step on your words.
No, you're good.
I want to say hello to Julie. Julie, so
Hi, Julie.
glad that you're here. And Julie actually is one of my very, very close personal friends. And she's one of our buddies. And, you know, and you know, I wanted you to be recognized that must have watched and that you are amazing. And
Aww.
I just want to say thank you, Julie, for being there. And you are amazing. You truly are, and love you so much. And, you know, we're going to go more into the box, but what I want to do is I want to recognize you as an individual, too. Your box is amazing, what you're doing. But your story is absolutely incredible, and you're all about love because you've had a rough time, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You were sharing that, and we don't have to go all into it right now because I know you just did with all of us in that room. But you're sharing a box full of love and to help people to go on in their lives because you've had to do that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. So just learning how to connect with yourself, and it's a box full of love, and learning how to love yourself and to listen to your inner voice. And that's through these practices, things that I've done, and tools that I've used. And so, yeah, it's basically me sharing me with you on how I did things, and then it would be for you energetically what you need. But it's me sharing me in a box.
Right, and you are really in tune. Now, we just, I actually it's kind of, you can't see it all right now, but you were just doing even my birthday and numbers and such. And then you were talking about the starfish, and you were talking about all these different things. What is your training?
This is actually I've done a lot of research online and just started reading books, but I also have a lot of intuitive guidance. So it's not necessarily all trained. I'm just tapping into my voice that we all have. And the more you utilize it, the better it becomes. So I want to teach people to do that, how I've done it. and been successful and how I am so happy, I want to teach other people to do that.
And it's not an easy road that you've been on to get to this happy, right? No. And you are happy.
I am very happy.
And you were sharing that for how long? You were in a really tough situation.
Yeah, on and off for 13 years. So it was never like a clean cut. So, if you guys have seen anyone or, known someone who's been through something hard and they get pulled back, that's kind of my life for 13 years. But then about 4.5 years ago, I was able to completely break free of that and start on a new path.
And that is where you are now. And you are all about helping others to do that. Okay, so we were starting the box, and I'm sorry I interrupted, but I just wanted to give a little bit more of a backstory, just in case some of the people didn't get a chance to see your presentation. And if you haven't, go back, because I actually did this on purpose, and so it's just one back on my page, and you'll be able to see Bethany's amazing presentation and all of her energy. You are an athlete, right?
I was an athlete. I mean, once an athlete, always an athlete.
Right,
yes.
Okay, right. And that comes through. I mean, you were like moving around and all of this amazing energy and giving us all these wonderful flowers. And then also, how sweet is this? She gave each one of us an individual card written for each one of us, something different, because we had an experience yesterday, didn't we?
We did. Sometimes... Julie, I would love to meet you.
Julie's like my sister. And
I love you.
Yeah, she's amazing, and she's incredible. So yesterday, our experience, what did you feel from yesterday's experience? And I did not film it, guys, so why don't you just kind of say a little bit of what it was and what you brought out of it?
For sure. So yesterday, Allison, who's running this retreat and bringing all of us women together to help share our message with the world, asked me to come up for an exercise that I had no idea what was going to happen. So I'm like, sure, I'll come up. And, lo and behold, when I get up there, I'm having to be completely vulnerable with my feelings in front of, 20 people. But you know what? It was the most amazing and powerful experience. Because I was very vulnerable, and the women and their energy, and one man,
token male,
they were able to lift me up energetically through their belief in me, moving something that had happened to me as a child energetically, not feeling like I was enough or that I'm worth it. And we as adults, a lot of us go through that at a young age, and we don't even know. It could be something really small, and to an adult, it wouldn't seem like anything. But to a little child who's just very impressionable, they're like, whoa, what do you mean, So they were able to hold me up, and I was able to connect with each one of these ladies because I had to look in their eyes.
Yes.
And each one of them were crying and holding me up, and I could feel their love. And so I was actually able to, Spirit divinely guided that, because I was able to connect with each lady on an energetic level and write them a card based on that interaction and them holding space for me and loving me.
And let me say, as one of the many that were in that circle, that we were holding hands, and we had that opportunity to look at Bethany in the eye and tell her something very special, and then next to give her a hug and say it quietly in her ear. And we all said it also collectively. And so the moral of the story is that when we as individuals hold someone up in a positive way and collectively, when one or more join together, much can happen, right? And that's exactly what happened. And then she comes back today with these beautiful roses, these handwritten cards, and then you share your box. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's talk about the box. You are doing this as a business, right?
Correct, yes.
And you have this, and I love it. We were talking, and buddies, I want to hear from you, because she was saying that she's looking about possibly teaming with some groups. And if this is something that we would be interested, I'm totally in. And I love the idea. What she does is she asks for, why didn't you say, I'm going into it. You go ahead.
So this box is basically like a healing tool to guide you to listening to your inner voice, which is so powerful, right? So this box is a larger box. I'm going to have a couple different sizes, but this box is based on what you need at this time after I actually do a consultation with you. And I'm going to be you can do it through sending a video of yourself, a 1 to 3 minute video answering some questions that I ask you. I'll send them to you. And then from that, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to look into your energy and intuitively feel into what you need based on the tools that I have that I think would work with you. Specific crystals, specific colors, specific numbers, sacred geometry, and some even it may be something with the ocean. It could be starfish, it could be an abalone shell, it could be another shell, but that connects you to the water element. So different things to really help you to guide yourself that you need at this time to bring out your inner voice. Because I want to teach each and every one of you, anybody that wants to know, how to listen to your inner voice and really let that guide your life. Because it's that gut feeling when you sometimes feel like, oh, I shouldn't do that, or I should do that, and then you wait and you're like, oh, why didn't I do it? But the more you do it, just like training your muscles when you work out or eating correctly or a relationship where you spend more time and it grows, it's the same with your intuition. So I would love to teach anyone who wants to know and help guide them. And with a box, give them tools to do that. And I'll send you a video stepping you through it.
And you know, the thing we won't go into all of it, but the thing that I really got out of it here too was when you showed those crystals and you were talking about it. And I'm starting to learn about crystals, and I've known a little bit about some for a while.
Did one of them speak to you?
Yeah, the amethyst. When you were talking about the amethyst, you know, and I always thought it was because it was my best friend's birthstone. But when you were talking about it today, what did you share?
I said that anything like you're powerfully trying to shift in your life, it amplifies it. So there's other uses for it. There's a lot of different healing aspects. But what I like to use it for is like to amplify, like if I'm doing meditation or I'm trying to speak something into existence, like to use it with that to amplify and make it more powerful. It's also calming too. I mean, there's a lot of different properties, and I'm still learning because I'm still on this journey. But I'm sharing with you what I do know and how I can help you. And the thing about crystals is they actually call out to you. So you'll like energetically connect with it, just like she did. Something in its elements she needs.
It must be. And you know what I was also thinking is when you were saying amplification, that could it be that if you were in a healing state, if you're right now in a healing situation, that it could actually amplify that healing?
Yes.
See, that was one of the things that really, I think, really called out to me. Because many of our buddies, and many of them come here, and so amethyst is something that you guys may want to keep in mind. That is if it's calling out to you. I love that. Crystals call out to you.
So when you go in a room and there's a whole bunch of crystals, you're going to be specifically drawn to them, like you're drawn to people. It's the same thing. It's energy. So what you need at that time is going to show up for you, and you'll be divinely guided if you listen.
I love it. So how do people get a hold of you if they want to learn more about the box, learn more about you and your journey, just connect with you and say hello, I love you?
All right, so you guys can reach out to me on Facebook. It's Bethany Love Hannah. Just private message me, or you can also reach out to me on Instagram. I'm Bethany Love Hannah, and private message me there as well. So those are two ways that you can. And if you guys want to do something through email, it's BethanyHannah9@gmail.com. So it's BETHANY, Hannah, HANNA, 9@gmail.com.
Oh, that's right. And she and I both like 9.
Yeah,
that was kind of cool. Okay, so can you do me a favor, and when we're done, is put that information in the contact. Okay, so.
Hi, Carmine. Is it Carmine? Is that how you say your name?
I think so. Okay, yes.
Hi, how are you?
Everybody, you know, do me a favor when you come on here. Let me know if it's live or replay. I have a feeling we'll be having a few of those. And, you know, I just want to say thank you for all of the love, Bethany. You know, her name is totally appropriate, right? Bethany Love. Yeah,
thank you.
You know, huge hugs back to you too. You know, because you know this is what it's all about. And Julie, you get it. We've had these conversations just recently. Is that we're all in this life together, and when we meet amazing people like Bethany and so many others, I'm going to be
like you.
Well, thank you. And yes, we're in a beautiful place, and we're lucky about this. And the water in the background, not an accident. She loves water, and we've got it going on. And the whole thing here is that service heroes the program was started really so that we celebrate those moments in time that we're serving ourselves and we're serving others. And Bethany, and what she did today, it was a surprise to all of us. We didn't know she was getting up and speaking, and then she brought all these amazing love, love card, a love rose, and in fact, she even said, "I have a special color." She picked it out for me, and it was like, how special is that? Those are service. That's service, guys. And and we all have a service hero inside of us. We all can share the love, and you are inspiring. You are so inspiring, Bethany.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So as we close, day number 199. Can you believe it, guys? Next one is 200.
OMG.
Oh my goodness gracious. So as we close, day number 199 of 365 days of awesome, celebrate success through service. I want to say thank you, Bethany, for being who you are. Thank you for sharing your story, and for those that want to know more, go to my previous post and you will be blown away and inspired. And if you don't have some tears, I'll be very surprised, because we all did. There's just there's so many amazing people out there that are doing amazing things, and Bethany, you certainly are one of them. And this box that you have, I know you're going to affect so many people. If you want to know more about that, check with her. All right, I'm going to be going live here soon again. Bye. Mwah. And I'm going to be possibly going live even again today with another service hero, or a couple of them tomorrow, because there's so many amazing women at this retreat. I can't help but just go ahead and seize the moment of sharing their stories and why it is that I see that they are a service hero. Go out there and be the service hero that you have within, and share your light with others and your love. Bye.